This conference will now be recorded.
Thanks for joining APSCA's presentation on 2021 strategy. As APSCA continues to look ahead and implement our strategy for the coming years, we maintain focus on ensuring our goals support the achievement of our vision and mission. APSCA's vision is that our members are the trusted professionals in social compliance auditing, and our mission is to increase the value and effectiveness of independent social compliance audits by enhancing the professionalism, consistency, and credibility of individuals and organizations who are performing them. We do this via our 5 pillars, which support the vision and mission. Those pillars are validation, which objectively and effectively assess skills and competencies of auditors and audit firms by validating that the expectations within the competency framework and the code and standard of professional conduct are being upheld. To have effective governance for the association and member organizations is to act with independence and integrity. Ethics and integrity are to establish fair and objective processes to support members in upholding the code and standards of professional conduct. And underpinning those 3 pillars are 2 more pillars focused on communication and ensuring we keep our members informed on progress as well as what's new. We do this via our newsletter, our website, and member communication. We also use communication to grow membership, enhance credibility, and demonstrate the value APSCA brings to the industry through communication, which includes trends and emerging issues to key stakeholders and the public. Providing supporting processes and systems focuses on enhancement and credibility and the value to the industry by maintaining current and accurate information on APSCA members. Via these processes and systems, we continue to improve the user experience, and you'll learn more about this in another presentation on data system enhancements by Kelly Jo Potts, our Member Services Manager. During 2021, APSCA will remain focused on growing the number of certified auditors through the execution of the CSCA examination process, which includes the expansion of languages offered during 21 from our current 4 to a total of 10. The 6 additional languages were identified through our member auditors profiles and looking at auditors who had not set the exam. These 10 languages see us reach approximately 90% of our total enrolled auditors. To support the launch, we've been translating the code and standard of professional conduct, the competency framework, the exam webinars and guidance documents into the new languages. These documents are being uploaded to APSCA's resource library as completed. The Auditor Handbook is also being translated and will be shared with firms via the member firm page once completed. The exam questions and scenarios are being translated, and once we have confirmed launch dates, members will be notified via the newsletter and through our member communications. Once the exam is launched, auditors who have noted as being advanced in the language will have 6 months to sit Part 1 and 3 months from the date of being notified of passing Part 1 to sit Part 2. Continuous professional development requirements have been defined and will be implemented in the coming weeks. The requirement to submit annual CPD will be a requirement for all RAs and CSCAs. CPD will require an ethics component, and we will be requesting each firm to share their ethics training for review. The team are also developing a process to recognize firm training as to enable auditors from that firm to identify that they participated in that training and not be required to submit the information multiple times from the same firm. Please listen to the policy video for more information regarding CPD. APSCA continues to work with stakeholders to facilitate ongoing recognition of APSCA's work and the removal of duplicated efforts that exist within the industry while assuring that efforts are continuing to add value. In our governance pillar, we're focused on the overall effectiveness of the organization to act with independence and integrity. This includes the executive and stakeholder boards and the financial responsibility to ensure the efficient running of APSCA as an organization. We have our annual elections for our executive board members whose positions are up for election. The executive board meets monthly, and we have a treasurer and finance committee, as well as our HR committee that meet 2 times per year. However, finances, particularly this year, are noted monthly during our executive board meeting, and they include our current and forecasted position. We encourage member firms to listen to the presentation on policies for more information on new and enhanced policies which support the governance. During 2021, the ethics team will provide education regarding the ethics process by sharing learnings we have had and how we are incorporating this into our expectations. Additional information on what makes a robust ethical investigation by our members to ensure a prompt and fair review of allegations brought before APSCA is able to be executed. An ethics guidance notice regarding the scope of the disciplinary board will be sent to all members and be available publicly via our website. Through APSCA's website, those who have an APSCA member auditor number and name can check on an auditor's status online. As per the code, there is a requirement to submit annual reports focused on ethics and integrity and include complaints. APSCA are developing a template for member firms' use and enable consolidated reporting similar to quarterly reporting. A separate video by Carol Rice, our Ethics and Integrity Manager, is available where you will hear more information about the enhancements to the disciplinary process and our ethics integrity process overall. And within the policy video is more information regarding reporting. APSCA membership continues to grow, and we remain focused on ensuring we remain relevant within the industry to what and how our membership looks like. One question we receive a lot is how is APSCA continuing to work with collaborative programs, brands, and retailers, and requesting that they require APSCA membership. We've been working with collaborative programs as well as brands and retailers from the commencement of APSCA through our stakeholder board and working groups, and they assisted us in developing the competency framework and the code and standard of professional conduct, as well as the exam process. Recently, APSCA and a few collaborative programs have signed a memorandum of understanding. This MOU, which will see us working closer together on enhancing our processes to enable the sharing of information, changes in status and levels of members, sharing of integrity issues, and ultimately the outcome of disciplinary proceedings. More to come in this area, but we are working with many of these organizations and will continue to expand that conversation. The intent of the MOU is not to mandate that all APSCA members can audit for all programs. This will remain a program to determine which firms they wish to partner with. During 2020, the Executive Board amended the bylaws, which saw a change in the firm representation on the Executive Board, which now includes 3 A-member representatives. They no longer have guaranteed seats for A members. 1 B representative, previously there were 2, and 1 C representative. And replacing the previous B seat is a place that is now voted on by both B and C members and can be representatives from either group. The voting that occurred a couple of months ago saw our first BC representative elected, and it is held by a C member seat currently. Our BC and C member firm representatives to the Executive Board have committed to holding regular meetings with the BC member firms to obtain information and feed this back to the Executive Board to ensure that their voices are heard. The first meeting is in the process of being scheduled for mid to late January ahead of Chinese New Year. While there are just a few things that we've put into place for 2021, when our members are located in over 100 countries, communication will remain challenging. However, APSCA will continue to maintain a focus on how to improve in this area and at all times welcome your feedback and questions. Please feel free to send us a note via the director email box or use the contact us page on our website. We maintain our monthly newsletter and have over 5,300 subscribers. We have nearly 3,000 followers on LinkedIn and over 200 followers on Twitter. Beyond this, we have also made enhancements to our website and the addition of the resource library and member firm page to enable the ease of recalling past communication and past topics. Supporting processes and systems is an ongoing enhancement to our data system, has taken place recently and will continue into 2021. These enhancements include improving the examination process, ability of firms to run reports on their auditors to support meeting exam deadlines, and identifying when auditors have moved status and more. Kelly Jo Potts, via our data system enhancement presentation will provide more detail in this area. As we think about what success looks like, we recognize that this is long and a never-ending journey, and the ongoing support by stakeholders who recognize the progress that we are achieving towards obtaining our vision, seeing more brands and retailers, an initiative using APSCA member firms and APSCA enrolled auditors as a minimum expectation when executing social compliance audits are demonstrating that we are getting closer. We are seeing more and more stakeholders referring to APSCA's website to validate the status of auditors and audit firms and reporting to APSCA monthly with list of audits that they have received where auditor was not at the correct level yet conducting the audit on their own. We do recognize that the journey to success is ongoing, and with your help, we will continue to make progress. Last year, we launched the enhanced version of our code and standard of professional conduct. Over the next few months, you will hear about supporting information, which we will call opinions, which will provide additional information to support members' understanding of the code. Some of the opinions will include clarification around subcontracting audits to non-member firms, and no, this is not allowed. Member firms can work directly with an APSCA enrolled auditor who may work on behalf of a non-member firm. However, the member firm cannot pass responsibility for an audit to a non-member firm, regardless of whether they have APSCA enrolled auditors or not. Ethics and Integrity, our ethics senior advisor and our code and compliance manager will issue opinions based on learnings obtained during the disciplinary board sessions for firms and auditors to continue adding more clarity. If you have any questions about this presentation, please do not hesitate to email us on the director email or via the Contact Us page on the website, or raise your question during the annual general meeting or stakeholder event. I also encourage you to watch the other presentations that we have on our website as well. Thank you very much.